Okay, so by now you guys should have the aim in your notebooks, including the number 5.1, and you should have the aim written exactly as it's shown here. What are the important geographic features of Rome? So by the end of this lesson, you guys should be able to tell me what are the important geographic features of Rome. So here we go. Okay, I will give you a second to copy this and then we'll get going. All right, so Rome is currently a city in Italy, and it has been a city on the Italian Peninsula for a very long time. Italy has not been a unified country for very, very long. So when we say Italy, we're really talking about the part of the world that will eventually become Italy. Italy is not unified until the 19th century, so we have a little ways to go before it's actually called the country of Italy. But regardless, Rome is a single city located on the Italian Peninsula in Europe. So we have a couple of different maps here. The map on the left shows us this general area of the world. This is the Mediterranean Sea, is kind of in the middle of the picture. So all this blue you see here is the Mediterranean Sea. Up here to the north is all of Europe. And then to the south, you could see kind of the northern part of Africa. And then you can get into the Middle East here. Here's Turkey, etc. So you can kind of see the part of the world that we're talking about. The Italian Peninsula, I put a little box around it. So what's in that box is what's shown on the map here on the right. So the map here on the right is the actual Italian Peninsula. The dead giveaway is the shape of a boot. You could see that. And you could see Rome is located kind of centrally right on the coast here on the Italian Peninsula and right up against the Mediterranean. So this is how the biggest empire, well, one of the most successful empires in human history will begin. It will begin right here. And its success is predicated very largely on its position. Where it's located is key, and the surrounding geography. The sea, the Mediterranean Sea, will be key to its success, as well as some other geographic features also. All right, next. All right, I'll give you a second here. Okay, so Rome, we said it's located on the coast of the Italian Peninsula, right up against the Mediterranean Sea, and it's also on the mouth of what's called the Tiber River. Now, this positioning is key. So let's back up. In previous units, we've talked about the Silk Road. We talked about how this Silk Road was a system of complex trade routes that connected the Mediterranean world to Asia, and in particular China. So the one end of the Silk Road is the Mediterranean world, quote unquote. So this is a great example of a place that's located centrally in the Mediterranean world, right? So as the goods are coming in from Asia, over the land routes and then over the sea routes, and they're being distributed throughout Europe. This is a major place because Rome sits at the mouth of the river, of the Tiber River, and they can import these goods from Asia through here and use the Tiber River to kind of get them inland and then distribute them throughout Europe from there. So this is a kind of a strategic location that's going to give Rome an opportunity to kind of profit off of its positioning. Right? So we know that goods are traveling overseas throughout the Mediterranean world. We know that Rome is kind of a trading hub. So now we're kind of putting all these pieces together. Now, it should be noted that while it is located on the Tiber River, this is a different circumstance than like River Valley civilizations, for example. In River Valley civilizations, they counted on the flooding of the rivers to kind of sustain life and civilization. That's not exactly the same case as it is here. The Tiber River is more used for trade, travel, communication than it is for kind of, relying on it to overflow periodically and deposit silt and so on and so forth. So this is a little bit different. Now, Rome, if we look forward, Rome is going to be master engineers, and they're going to find ways to build aqueducts and complex irrigation systems that utilize the rivers and other water sources for that matter. But it should be noted that it's not counting on the the flooding of these rivers, like those river valley civilizations. In this particular case, the river is more important for trading and economy. Now, if you sit at this location and you are kind of the first stop where goods are being unloaded, and you're kind of a point of entry for a lot of imported goods, you can benefit from this economically a great deal. And that's part of the story that we're going to hear from Rome. Their positioning on the sea and at the mouth of the Tiber River in relation to the sea routes of the Silk Road and the traded goods coming in from China, all of this stuff is coming together to make this a perfect location that is ripe for wealth and extremely fast growth. And that's really the big part of it, okay? So that's, in general, the kind of the geographic considerations for Rome. We have its positioning on the sea. We also have how the Tiber River contributes to Rome's ability to kind of disperse goods throughout the Italian Peninsula and the rest of Europe.